Hey there guys, and welcome to another very small mini-sode talking about an activist from the LGBT community to celebrate Pride Month. Marsha P. Johnson is sometimes referred to as the Rosa Parks of the LGBT movement. Johnson was an activist, drag performer, sex worker, and a model for Andy Warhol. She was black, queer, and trans, and fearlessly advocated for her rights and the rights of those in her community. Johnson was a key figure of the 1960s gay rights movement in the US, and as legend has it, she threw the brick, or some might even say shot glass, that ignited the infamous Stonewall Inn riots, which were the catalyst for the movement that inspired many pride marches ever since then. She was a founding member of the Gay Liberation Front, and Johnson co-founded the Gay and Transvestite Advocacy Organization, also known as STAR, and she did this alongside her very close longtime friend Sylvia Rivera, who is also an activist for the LGBTQ community. In 1992, though, Johnson's body was unfortunately found in the Hudson River. Her death was ruled a suicide, but most of those around her say that that's just not possible. Even with the days before and the nights before, she was seen being harassed by a group of men, and she had also been heard getting into an argument with a neighbor of hers who yelled at her using racial slurs. But unfortunately, the police back then in New York had absolutely no interest in investigating the death of a gay black man. But thankfully, in November of 2012, an activist, Maria Lopez, was finally able to get New York to reopen the case as a homicide investigation. And there's a recent Netflix documentary out now called The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson. And this documentary celebrates the life of Johnson and investigates the mysterious circumstances around her death. So we hope that you were able to learn something about this past activist for the community, and definitely go check out that documentary on Netflix to learn a little bit more, and maybe get a little bit more woke about the community and everything that they stand for. You can find the URL right here, and you can go and donate to them yourself. Other than that, is there anything else you wanted to say?
I cut mayo in my hair.